Let me show you all camera settings available on the Motorola Moto G56. So let's head to the camera app, and in order to open camera settings we need to tap on this gear icon over here in the top right corner. Here we have the front photo resolution option where we can switch to high actually, because by default we use the standard photo resolution. So we can switch to high in order to increase the photo resolution when taking selfies. There is also the watermark option where we can enable or disable the watermark. We also have 2 watermark options available in total, and of course we have some additional options in the watermark. Besides that, we can turn on or off Google Lens in the camera, so if you don't need access to Google Lens in the camera, then of course we can turn it off. There is also AI audio, which has audio zoom, so when you are recording a video you can amplify audio in the zoomed area. Now, besides that, we have efficient videos where we can turn on this option, and if you do so, then the video format will be, the video format that will be used in order to save the video is the HEVC or H265. So, of course, this improves the storage efficiency. It takes less space to save the video, but of course, it can be incompatible with other devices or some websites, for example. So keep that in mind. Then we have the selfie mirror effect. So if you turn this option on, then you will save photos as they appear on your screen. But if you turn this option off, then the photo will be mirrored. We have capture methods where we can use the palm capture option, so you can show your hands to the front camera in order to take the photo. We also have the automatic smile capture and tap anywhere to capture. There is also the shutter sound option, so you can easily mute the camera sound in general, so that when you take a photo, for example, then the phone will not make any noise. We have Capture Assistant where we can enable the assistive grid, which is grid lines, and leveler, and of course both of them are not visible once you take the photo. Then we have Quick Capture, which is a gesture that allows you to quickly open the camera at any time. You can also choose which camera should be activated when you perform this gesture. Keep the last mode allows you to open the camera with the last mode used. We have Save Location, so if you enable this option when you take a photo or record a video, then the file will contain the data where it was taken or where it was recorded. So essentially the location will be saved in the details of the photo or video. We also have storage, which is available if you have a memory card on your phone. So here you can choose if you want to save all your photos and videos on the internal storage or your SD card. There is also camera feedback, help, and reset option, which allows you to reset the settings of the camera. And that is essentially it. Besides that, of course, we have some options that are specific for each single camera mode. However, there are not so many stuff that we can do really. For example, in the photo mode we have the flashlight, the camera flashlight, the aspect ratio, the camera timer, and some filters here. And that's pretty much all. In video we can, for example, toggle the microphone, change the aspect ratio, once again use the flashlight, change the resolution and the frame rate, and that's pretty much it. Of course, we also have different modes such as the slow motion, the portrait mode, pro mode, and more over here. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.